1688 or Alibaba, which of this website is the easiest for beginners that want to go into importation from China? This is one of the questions I get almost every single day. People are asking, you guys are asking only 1688 or Alibaba, which of this website is the easiest and which of them do you think I should start with? Now I'm about to explain all of that in this video. I'll be showing you practically, we'll be comparing both websites so that I'll be able to come up with a conclusion by the end of this video and know which of these two websites is the easiest for beginners that want to go into mini importation from China. Now before I go into it, if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, hello, you're highly welcome. My name is Oni Omura, and here in this channel I create content around starting and growing an online business. I go in depth with mini importation business, affiliate marketing, dropshipping, and different ways of earning sustainable income from the online space. So if you know videos like this interest you, please go ahead and subscribe and be a part of this family. And if at any point in this video you feel you're getting value, smash that like button for me. I will really appreciate it. So guys, I want us to compare these two websites, 1688 and Alibaba, based on 5 criteria. The first one is navigating each website, like which of the website is easier to navigate through based on the language and everything. So that's the first criteria. The second one is communication with suppliers. Which of these two websites is it easier for us to communicate with the suppliers and get quick response from? The third one is which of these websites are we likely to get product at the cheapest rates, because we want to import at a cheaper rate, bring it down to our country here and sell and make profit. So we'll be checking out which of these two websites has product at the cheapest possible prices. Now aside that, we'll be checking for the website that has the least MOQ. You are a beginner, you want to go into mini importation. Now you might not have the resources to import in bulk, so this Chinese supplier, most times they have minimum order you can buy from them. So we'll be checking which of these websites has a smaller MOQ, if you understand what I'm saying. And then finally, we'll be checking out for which of these two websites has the best payment options that favors Africans. So let's jump straight into it, starting with the first one, which is navigating each of the websites to see which of them is quite beginners friendly and to see if we understand things on both of the website. Let's go down my phone screen and we'll check it out. So guys, this is 1688 app, and you guys can see that almost everything here is in Chinese. Like if you don't understand Chinese, it will be difficult for you to navigate through this website. I think it is only the numbers that is something you can understand. For example, here you can see 16.5, you can see 8.2, you can see 7.4, you can see 31. Every other thing there is in Chinese. Now for you to translate and understand what is written on this app, you need a third-party app that you can use to translate. And one app I use for my translation is the High Dictionary Translator, and this is what I have here. So you can see I can easily roll it on whatever I want to translate, and it translates it for me to English so that I can understand it. Can you see the way I use my High Dictionary Translator? So you can just go install the High Dictionary Translator on your Play Store and use it for your translation. I'm sorry, this app is not on the App Store as at the time I'm making this video. Okay, now let's move on to Alibaba and check out how the interface is. This is the Alibaba app, and when looking at it, it is very simple to understand. Everything is in English. You can just scroll through, read through, and understand virtually anything you see here. Very easy. It is English. I can read through, I can understand whatever I see. I like, I can see the name clearly. I can click on it. I can click on it, just read through. There is nothing confusing here. Everything here is readable, everything here is in English. So this is 1688 on the Chrome browser. If you're using your Chrome browser, it will be very easy for you to navigate through 1688 because you can easily translate to English. Once you have Google Translate installed on your phone, you can translate anything. If you're using your PC, same thing applies. If you have Google Translate, you can actually translate 1688, and it will be so easy for you to navigate through and read through and understand whatever you're buying on 1688. So if you're a beginner and you want to use 1688, please ensure you're using the web version of 1688. Go to your web browser, Chrome to be precise, and type 1688.com. It will translate for you this way. You can see it. At least 80% of what you're seeing here is in English, if not 100%, it's in English, so it is easier for you to read through. It is easier for you to understand whatever thing you're buying here. So you all can see that it is quite easier to navigate through Alibaba, unlike 1688 app that is in Chinese. But one thing I want to point out here is that apart from the 1688 app that is in Chinese that requires you to get a third-party website to translate, you can actually use your Chrome browser to access 1688, whereby you don't need a third-party website. Once you have Google Translate on your phone, you can actually translate the 1688 website using your Chrome browser, and you can navigate through it without much difficulty. So if you know you are a beginner, you want to use 1688, please ensure you're using your Chrome browser. That will be much more better. Now, the second criteria is communication with supplier, Alibaba or 1688. On which of these websites is it much more easier to communicate with your supplier fluently and get better response from them? Let's go ahead and find out. Communication with suppliers on 1688 to me is more difficult than that of Alibaba, because some of the suppliers on 1688 don't understand English, and they don't even know that they can use some apps to translate. Let me show you. For example, you can see some of my chats with my suppliers here. So let me click on any random one. You can see this particular seller, all our chat is in Chinese. That's because the seller don't understand English, so I need to use a third-party app or even a website to translate whatever I want to type. I have the Gboard installed on my phone, which I usually use for typing in Chinese. So you can see the Gboard here. I can just click this way and it will translate whatever I am writing to Chinese so that my supplier can understand me. So if you know you want to use your 1688 app, ensure you have Gboard installed on your phone for communication, to make your chat with your supplier easy. You need to have Gboard for typing, and then you have this high dictionary translator for translating your supplier's response or the reply you get from your supplier. You need this to translate it. Can you see the translate here? Sure. And here he said in stock. So I was asking if a particular product is in stock. He said yes, in stock. So that's it. This is Alibaba, and let me just click on my message and show you some of my chats with suppliers here. So you can see this particular agent I was chatting with, our communication was in English. Like, it was very easy for me to communicate with him, because once I type in English, he's replying me in English. I don't need to stress myself with translating, typing in Chinese and all those. So Alibaba, you can communicate with your suppliers in English, and if they don't understand English, they translate it from their end immediately and get back to you in English. So it is quite easy to communicate with suppliers on Alibaba. Guys, you can actually drive your conclusions yourself. Which one do you think? Leave it in the comment section for me. Which do you think is easiest when it comes to communicating with suppliers? Personally, I will say it is almost the same thing. They are all Chinese, just that on Alibaba, the suppliers, they are used to foreign customers, so they already know how to get their translator app and translate very, very fast. While some of them also understand English, and same thing applies to 1688. The suppliers there, some of them understand English. In fact, these days, the Chinese people, they know that they are dealing with the international market. Most of them are going the extra length to learn how to communicate in English, which is actually a plus for them, because they have customers from almost all around the world, so they are trying as much as they can to learn English. I have suppliers these days that when I'm typing with them in Chinese, she replies me with English just to let me know that she's actually trying to understand English better, and it's a good one. The third criteria I'll be looking at is the prices of products. 1688 or Alibaba, which of them has product at the best price? So we'll be comparing both. Let's go straight into it. Now, to compare prices of products on 1688 and Alibaba, we'll be using the picture of this bag you all are seeing on my screen. This particular bag here, let me click on it. Can you see this bag here? We have this seller on 1688 selling it for between 65 to 67 yuan. Let me see the exact price. So 65. Okay, so the exact price here is 65. He's selling this particular bag for 65 yuan. Let's say another seller here on 1688. You can see the same bag going for 68 yuan. Please take note of the bag. This one is going for 68 yuan. Let's check out for another. This ones you're seeing 35, 36, they are like the small version. Now we are looking for this medium size. This small one are mini bags. We are taking note of the medium bag. This one here, this blue one here, that is 68, and this black one that is going for 65. Take note of the size. Now we can see that the price is between 65 to 68 yuan here on 1688. So let's go to Alibaba and see what the price there is. Now can you see the same bag here? This is it here. We have a supplier selling it for $12.3. Okay, let's check out for another. This is the same bag here. Yes, this is the same bag, another 12.3 USD. Let's check for, please note we are looking out for the medium size. The medium size, so the lowest MOQ here is 13. That is to say, if you're buying the lowest MOQ, is between $12 to $13. Now let's calculate based on the exchange rate. Today dollar is around 1,300 naira. 1,300 multiplied by, let's leave it approximately 13. You get that back at 16,900 naira on Alibaba. 16,900 naira on Alibaba. Now let's calculate for 1688, where we got that bag. The highest price was 68 yuan, and yuan today is around 182. So you can see that on 1688 we are getting it for 12,376, while on Alibaba it is 16,000 plus. Now don't conclude yet. Remember, I used just one product to check, so on your own you can use other products to check and compare prices and know which of them is cheaper. But based on this search, you can see that we got this bag cheaper on 1688, right? The last one is MOQ. So you can see that for you to get this bag at the cheapest possible price here on Alibaba, you need to buy up to 60 units, up to 60 pieces, whereas on 1688 you can buy just 2 units of this bag and you get it at the same price. So if you ask me, I think you will get product at lesser MOQ on 1688 compared to Alibaba. The reason behind this is that 1688 is made for the Chinese people, okay, both their wholesalers and also their retailers. So they made this for their own people so that their people can buy things from this website online, whereas Alibaba is made for the international market, where they have businesses from all over the world buying on that platform. So on 1688 you're likely to get suppliers with lesser MOQ than you will get on Alibaba. That's like facts. Now you can see it for yourself, drive your conclusions yourself. The next one is the payment options. Alibaba 1688, which of them has a more flexible payment options that is quite convenient for Africans or Nigerians? Let's find out. You guys can see that on 1688 the main payment option there is Alipay. Alipay is the main payment option for international users, or you can use a Chinese bank card. I did not say your local card, a Chinese bank card. So these are the two main payment options available on 1688, which is not really convenient for most Africans that don't have a verified Alipay account or don't have a Chinese bank card. Whereas when you go to Alibaba, you can see that on Alibaba you can pay with your Visa card, you can pay with your MasterCard, you can pay with a Discover card, a UCB card, American Express, Union Pay, your Apple Pay, your GPay, PayPal, TT, wire transfer. Okay, can you see that on Alibaba there are loads of payment options, like flexible payment option. No matter your location, no matter your country, you should be able to make payment with any of these payment options here. Now you all have seen it for yourself. It all depends on you. It all depends on the one you prefer. Personally, I buy from suppliers on 1688. I also buy from suppliers on Alibaba. So it's just individual preference. Choose the one that best suits you or you think you're comfortable with and go for it. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.